Greetings, everyone. Hope all of you are having an absolutely fantastic day. A couple of years ago, we played a game called Black Geyser, Courier of Darkness. I did a review for it, and I'm pretty sure I did like maybe one or two guides for it as well. It was really interesting, kind of made in the same vein as Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, along with Pillars of Eternity. So it had a style and a tone that was immediately familiar to me, so it was an easy choice to go ahead and cover it on the channel. I did enjoy the game, but it definitely felt like there were some things that were missing. It didn't quite feel like a complete experience, so the developer had more work to do. And unfortunately, they didn't get the sales that they were hoping for with that particular title, and so they ended up going through some layouts, I believe. But afterwards, they had a Kickstarter for a new expansion on the game, and that was successful. So they've hired on some additional people, including a community manager, and now they are back making updates on the game in preparation for that expansion soon coming out. So right now there is a free update available for Black Geyser, and I'm going to spend this video walking through some of the different things that are now available. If this is your first time on the channel, my name's Slandered Gaming. I love going through CRPGs, so if that kind of content interests you, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. So first and foremost, once again, everything I'm about to walk through is free. It's a free fix pack that the devs have released in order to make the game even more enjoyable. And there have been a lot of other updates that they have made as well. So first and foremost, you can now skip the tutorial when replaying the game. So there's a rather detailed tutorial that you go through with a crone who helps you learn some of the different mechanics. If you've already played through it, you can now go ahead and skip through that, which is definitely awesome for those who want to get right into the real action. They have also significantly expanded the amount of companion content in the game, which was definitely a major drawback to my original experience. So now there are more companion quests. They have added several romances with the characters, and what excites me the most, there are now companion epilogues. So when you finish the game, you will be able to get information about what happened with each of your companions. Really cool stuff. They've also added a stronghold system into the game, so you're going to have your own stronghold, and you're going to have quests and bonuses that are associated with the stronghold you build up. They've also added multiple things in regards to combat mechanics. So flail weapons have been added as an option into the game, and dual wielding has been added as an option for people who have chosen the warrior or outlaw class. Really cool. Unarmed combat was available in the game, but it was a very weak option that didn't seem viable compared to some of the other things you could choose. New gloves have been added into the game to make unarmed combat much more viable and on par with your other combat options. And then finally, and something I'm sure will be exciting for many of you, shape-shifting has been added. So now there are new druid abilities and wizard spells that will allow you to transform into beast or elementals for your party members. Super cool. I know a lot of you love using those type of mechanics, so hopefully it works well in Black Geyser. Next up, there have been some quality of life additions as well. You can now fast travel to quest givers using the quest journal. I remember figuring out how to get back to certain quest givers being a real pain point and annoyance in the original game, so that's definitely a great update. Also, recipes that you already know will be marked appropriately in shops, making it much easier to not buy something you already have. Also, classes that can use an item are now shown in the item tooltips, helping to ensure you only buy items that your team can actually make use of. Monster respawns have been introduced in game areas, allowing you to farm some monsters for XP and or items if that's your thing. And then this last one, I'm just going to go ahead and throw it into the quality of life section. Save game file compression has been added to reduce disk usage, which is going to be a joy for many of you who haven't been able to upgrade your PCs in quite some time, and consequently you need all the disk usage you can possibly get. Your level cap for the game has also been increased, so now you can go up to level 25, whereas before I believe the level cap was 20. Don't quote me on that, but you'll be able to go up higher now. And to assist with you being able to reach that cap, a new quest has been added that you can find in the village of Skofarth. For all of you people who love modding and love adding new content into a game, there is now a modding toolkit available to make it much easier to add new things into all of the different sections. So definitely go ahead and check it out. They've also done some things to try to make it easier to play Black Geyser on some of the different platforms. So GOG achievements have now been added for GOG users, and when it comes to Steam Deck, 1280 by 800 resolution is now supported, and just all the way around you should have a smoother Steam Deck experience when playing the game using that platform. The game also supports GeForce Now on Steam, so for those of you who prefer NVIDIA GeForce, that will be an option. And they are currently working on releases for both the Mac and Linux for those of you who prefer to play on those platforms as well. So as you can see, there's a pretty extensive list of changes and updates they've been working on since the game originally came out. It's obvious the dev is very enthusiastic about making sure this game is the very best that it can possibly be. So I think there's already enough here where it's worth jumping back in and doing another playthrough, especially if you haven't played Black Geyser yet. I'm probably going to wait for the expansion to come out, and then I'll do a live stream of the game so we can check out everything that's new along with all of the brand new content. But definitely leave me a comment down below if there's any content regarding this game that you would like to see. You all already know I love party-based CRPGs, and this one is based around some RPGs that I already loved, so it'll absolutely be a pleasure to experience Black Geyser once again, and I'm wishing the devs all the luck in the world. Anyway, that's the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you want more CRPG content, and there are also links down below if you'd like to become a member on my channel or join my Patreon. Appreciate all of you, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.